When I pull the element out, I've already pulled this one out, but I use, it's a socket. It's an 1.5 inch normally. It's an 1.5 inch socket that just fits over the end of the thermostat, the element. And you just unscrew that once the tank is empty, obviously. Because if you don't, and you have water in there, it will come out. And here is what the old element looks like. It's not bad shape. I could probably try to clean that up, but these are relatively inexpensive, about $7. And like I say, mine is rated, let me see. It says made in Mexico. Let me see what the rating is. There we go. 4,500 watt for 240 volt. So anyways, got an upper and a lower. So here's my lower. Okay, here I am unhooking my hot water lines from my from the wood furnace that heats my hot water tank. So this is normally your drain connection for your hot water tank, but this is just where I put my return. So anyways, I've used a wrench and removed this part right there and unhooked this. Here's my cleaning out process. I had about, I don't know, maybe 6 inches of lime in the base, so I connected to my vacuum cleaner, to the shop vac, this reducer fitting. I got this at Lowe's, and just duct tape a 5/8 inch, 1/8 inch inside diameter. It's a 10-foot hose. Basically just using it as an extended vacuum hose. And just keep on working it and keep sucking it out. Sometimes you have to go back into the lower element hole, but keep on working on it. Then after a bit, I'll fill it a little bit with water, use a bucket and drain it out. And anyways, probably in about 20 minutes it'll be all done. Put back together. Why is there an arrow in my hot water tank? Alright, this is what I'm using to scrape the bottom to loosen up the lime. It's a carbon fiber arrow that I had laying around. I have several of these. Basically, I run it until it's like a slurry, and then it comes out of this bottom hole and it goes in a couple pails. Actually, the shop vac is sucking it up. So I turn the water on, the water main right there, the valve, so that it fills this up enough so it doesn't overflow. I shut it back off. But it's like a slurry. And then I mix it in here until it's all slurred up. And I also have the vacuum hose that I had made up to vacuum a little bit more out. But really the vacuum hose doesn't do a whole lot other than it'll suck out the water here into the shop vac so that I can continue to slurry it. Then once it gets pretty clear, then I'm done. Put the elements back in. I already put the top one in. Got to tighten it up. Then I'll put the bottom one in. Hook the wires back up. Okay, that's it. Then it's good to have a basement where you don't have a finished floor or anything, because this is a mess. Be honest with you, my next hot water tank I ever get, if I can, I will get a big clean out at the bottom. It makes it a lot easier. But otherwise, that's how I have to clean it. When you're putting your element in to the hot water tank, inspect it. Make sure it's got a gasket on it. See this rubber gasket right here? Make sure it has one, otherwise it's going to leak. And then hand tighten it. Like I say, I've put my element in, and just hand tighten it, and then finish it off with your wrench. So I'm going to use an 1.5 inch socket, and then I'll just go till it's tight, and then I'll finish tightening it off here in a minute once I stop the video. And when you're tightening it down, of course, use both hands. One hand at one end, the other hand at the other. You just want to do it till it's snug. When it's snug, you're done. Don't over tighten it.